Okay, Baruch Hashem, Rabotai, we are continuing our marriage secrets. We left off on page 28. It says Rav Ovadia. It says the Chupat Zion. I'm so used to Rabbi Ovadia. Mitzvah gedola v'chesed leshadech shiduchim. There is a big mitzvah to make shiduchim. Ben ish leisha. ויש בכך מעלה גדולה. מנהג הספרדים שלא לדרוש שכר על כך כלל. Wow, you hear this? If a person wants to do the best thing, he should not ask any money for making shidduch. Rather, the parents supposed to give money to the shadchan. But the shadchan, whoever makes the shidduch, should not ask for any money. This says the minhag of all the Sfaradim. You hear? The parents should feel appreciate the shadchan, the matchmaker. But the matchmaker himself should not ask, give me 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, yeah, the charge. Some of them charge 5,000, 10,000. Okay, so it says over here, mitzvah gdola v'chesed. It's a big mitzvah to do chesed, to make shiduchim between husband and wife, boy and girl, sorry. כי ישנם הרבה אנשים שאינם יודעים למי לפנות. Some people don't know, like, if you'll guide them, here is the family, here is the girl, here is the guy, here is the boy, here is where you're gonna, how you making things done. Some people just need to be taken by the hand and guided to the wedding. They'll do it, they just don't know where to start. So it's a mitzvah, it says to guide them. וראה למהרש"א שכתב שזהו שאמרו חז"ל, עסקת בפריה ורבייה. Wow. Remember there are six questions. Gemara Masechet Shabbat Lamed Aleph says that we will be asked before we're going to Shamayim. Remember? The first question is, did you have emunah? Second one is, did you have set times to study Torah? Third question is, did you have asakta b'pirah v'rivya? He didn't say kiyamta pirah v'rivya. What's the difference? Asakta versus kiyamta. Kiyamta is you fulfilled. No. Asakta is, did you engage? Esik.
Do trial.
No. It says, what does it mean? It says the Maharsha, it means make esek, make a business out of making shiduchim. So the priya v'rivya will be increased in the world. More children will be continuing in the world. ולא אמרו קיימת פרייה ורבייה, כי עסקת, היינו לעשי יתום ויתומה. To marry off people that it's difficult for them to get married. Like back in the day, yatom, yatoma, orphan people, was very difficult for them to get married. So you going ahead and finding to such a people zivug, says this is a very big mitzvah. Asakta bepirya v'rivya. So to make shidduch, rabotai, is very big mitzvah. Always try to engage yourself in such a mitzvah. Don't say, oh, it's a waste of time. I rather do mitzvot, I rather do this. This is not a mitzvah. No, this is a mitzvah. פחד יצחק כתב, מצווה להתעסק, לשדך זכרים ונקבות בכל הצריך. והתורה ניתנה על ידי סרסור. כתב החכם רבי שמעון מורתירו, כי השדכן הראשון היה הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהתורה ניתנה על ידו. וראה בילקוט שמעוני, שמשה רבנו לא זכה שקרן אור פניו אלא בשביל שתיווך בין ישראל לקדוש ברוך הוא. Wow, you hear? ילקוט שמעוני says, why Moshe Rabbeinu's face was glowing so much? Because he made shidduch between Hashem and Am Yisrael. He was the shadchan, the matchmaker. So that's why Moshe Rabbeinu's face was glowing so much. ילקוט שמעוני says. וכן כתב בספר השולחן העזר, והוסיף כשייך בעניין זה קצת ולדבקה בו. שאמרו רבותינו ז"ל, שצריך אדם להידבק במידותיו של הקדוש ברוך הוא. It says you fulfill the mitzvah of, a little bit the mitzvah of, ולדבקה בו. Follow Hashem's path. מה השם Gemara says, מזווק זיווגים. Hashem is connecting between boy and a girl to find their mazal. Zivug together. So to you, supposed to do the same. ואמרו בשם החוזה מלובלין, שמי שמשדך יזכה לבנים ירא שמיים. Wow, here, חוזה מלובלין said, because you took care of the people to get married, to bring children to the world, Hashem will bless you, he says, with children, there will be ירא שמיים in the world. חוזה מלובלין, I was by his grave.
Yeah, the Lubavitch, right?
No, מלובלין. It's in Poland. There's a city called Lublin.
Yeah.
There was one big tzaddik over there. He used to be named a Chose. Chose means somebody that's the visioner, the one that has the visions. He's able to see. He's sitting in one place, but his vision is able to be all the way to another place. וצריך השטחן לנהוג בחוכמה כדי להעביר את הנתונים אודות הצדדים ולא כאותם שטחנים אשר אמר עליהם כי שטחן ראשי תיבות שקר דובר כסף נוטל. Some people say שטחן, matchmaker in Hebrew, שקר דובר, speaking lies, כסף נוטל, charging money. So it should not be this way. You have to know what to say and how to say. Don't חס ושלום lie to the people. וגם יש אדם שלא מתבזה בכך להיות שטחן וסרסור אם לא בשכר גדול נגד ביזיונו, ואם יודע להתאים דברים למוכר ולקונה וסומכים עליו יותר מעל אחרים. וזה פרשו המפרשים, מה שאמר יצחק ויקוד וישתחווה להשם ויברך השם את אלוקיי אדוני אברהם אשר הנחני בדרך אמת, ששידוכו יצא אל הפועל בדרך אמת ולא להזדקק לדבר שקר. says יצחק אבינו found his wife בדרך אמת. There was no need to lie. So that's why back in the day, who was the shatchanim? Only the rabbis. Because they would be not twisting the truth. And also they will not exaggerate. Sometimes the guy has a small problem, they make him a huge problem. Sometimes he has a little money, they make him look like he has a lot of money. Exaggeration is not good, he says. Says the Ben Ish Chai, be careful, he says, sometimes Shatchanim are very sweet talks. They know how to talk nicely and make the person fall into it. And she's coming from a very good family, she's a very good girl, ends up in some devil's hands. Why she should get to marry such a guy? Because he presented it in a very selling way. It says Ashkenazim, the Rama brings in Siman 185 Street, remember, that's what the Shatchanit lives. House number 10. 185 Street, house number 10. So if you, says the Rama, the Shatchan has the rights to be collecting money. אם השטחן רוצה שישלמו לו מיד, שכר השטחנות, והבעלים אינם רוצים לשלם עד הנישואין, תלוי במנהג המדינה. It says all depends on the מנהג המדינה. ורמה says. If the מנהג is to pay the שטחן, everybody must pay the שטחן. ואין גם ברמה שם, בסימן פ"ז. ובעקבות זאת העריכו פוסקי אשכנז למעליתם בדיני שכר שטחנות, בזמן התשלום. בספר מנהגי מעריל כתב, כי מחייתו לגופו של הרב, הרוב היה שכר שטחנות שהיה כותב ושולח מכתב ידו בכל המדינה לזווק בתולות ונערים. Wow. Here, there was one rabbi, a very famous rabbi, Maharil, brings from the word of Mahari Segal. He's one of the famous rabbis that he used to make a living on shatchanut.
Wow.
People used to listen to him and he had a very good power, knows whose mazal is who. He used to say, Yonatan, this girl, this is your mazal. Shulamit, this boy, this is your mazal. And people used to be successful in the marriage, used to listen to him more and more, and he became a famous one for Shatchanut. So everybody used to pay him for the shidduch. Now, who is obligated to pay more, says Avnei Nezer, the boy or the girl for the Shatchan?
The boy has to pay more.
He says the Hatan.
Yeah.
I didn't say right. Who's supposed to pay for the Shatchanut? The children that are getting married or their parents that their children getting married?
I would assume the parents.
It says the children because they are the one that got the the second part, the second half. Just the parents usually become their shaliach to pay for them.
I thought that the father.
But others say no, the obligation is on the parents, as we learned earlier.
Ooh.
To do this, therefore, the parents must pay for the shadchan.
Half and half.
There's debate, who's supposed to pay for the shadchan? The children that are getting married or their parents? But it says all this for Ashkenazim. Sfaradim, it says, me'olam lo na'agu lidrosh me'shadchanut. Never we ask for money for shadchanut. Sometimes it says the opposite. The shadchan used to pay money out of his own pocket just to convince this side and this side to make the shidduch work. Oh, he doesn't have a car. Oh, who told you he has a car? He goes and buys him a car. He says, oh, you see, he has a car.
I like that.
Oh, he doesn't have this. Who told you he doesn't have? Here he has it. Oh, go check out. You'll see, fine. Meanwhile, he goes pay out of his own pocket, get it done. So not only that he didn't ask for money for the shidduch, he used to pay money out of pocket just to make the shidduch work. Unbelievable. This was the Sephardic, he says, approach to the shadchanim, of the shadchanim. They wanted to do the mitzvah 100% for Hashem's sake. This I'm reading in the book of Chupat Zion and page 30. In case the Shadchanim going to see this video. Who is this rabbi giving balagan over here for the Shadchanim? I'm telling you the page where it's written. Chupat Zion, page 30. That the Sephardic minhag was never to charge money.
You're gonna make a lot of people out of business right now.
אמנם אפשר לשלם עבור הוצאות, תורח ובטלה, אבל לא עבור המצווה. Says there is another way how a person can make a payment for a mitzvah is by making the payment for the time that they wasted. Not paying you for the mitzvah. They invested 1 month in this shidduch. 1 month a person that works in a regular place, he'll get $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 he'll get, right? Working a regular job. So he says the guy was investing a lot of hours during that 1 month to make this shidduch happen. So he says he could ask for the time that he invested, but not for the mitzvah, he says. That's another solution. Because mitzvah you cannot do for money. Mitzvah you have to do l'shem shamayim. The time that you invested, for this time you can ask for to take money for it. And it says, however, the parents of the Chatan and Kala should appreciate the Shadchan, that he invested his time into it, and they should themselves give money to the Shadchan. But he should not be the one to demand for his money. Unless he said it ahead of time, that I am making it clear for you that my service cost money. Okay? We finished the first chapter, Baruch Hashem. We're already going into the second chapter. Yeah, you can stop that. Let's make a second chapter fresh recording.